Hi, my name's John Cordy, and yesterday myself and my fiancée Leanna, we sat down to watch the Christian Bale vehicle, Captain Corelli's Mandolin, and to be honest with you, I don't feel there was enough mandolins in it to warrant putting that in the title. I feel like if you're going to put mandolin in that title, you need a requisite level of stringed instruments, at least in the film, and there just were hardly any, so thumbs down for me. This video I wanted to talk about one of my favourite amps in Helix, the Derailed Ingrid. Now it's based on a Trainwreck amp. In particular, what drew my attention to this amp and that I wanted to talk about for a second time, I don't know, maybe this isn't the second time, but we're going to call it a second time, is that unlike some of the other amps, at the very end we've got this bright switch here. Now normally on the other amps the bright on or off I imagine would be in a different place, but for some reason, maybe I'm gonna, hold on, I'm just gonna ask. So hopefully by the time I actually upload this video I'll have an answer for why it is that this bright switch is at the end of the parameters on the Derailed Ingrid. So this is a Trainwreck style amp, let me find out which one. So apparently this is based on the Trainwreck Express, so I'll flash up one of those right now, I imagine. But Ken Fisher, I believe, was kind of fabled for making these amps, sort of in the Dumble kind of realm, as in it's a builder who only made a limited amount of these things, and they became, or still are even, quite sought after. So it's nice to get them and be able to try this kind of thing, even if it is a model of one. And across all of the modelers that I've played and Kemper and stuff, the Trainwreck stuff always seems to get my attention. The Fractal stuff has quite a few Trainwreck circuits, and Tone Junkie in particular does some Kemper Trainwreck profiles, and I like the way those sound. So today I wanted to just show you some of the things. So I've got two going on here. So this is the clean path, nothing crazy going on, just a red squeeze, the amp itself with the drive all the way down to 0.1, so you can get clean tones out of the amp. Then I've got an impulse response here, Own Hammer 15k high cut. I like to have that sparkle if it's an actual clean tone, a dual delay, a nice chorus, and then a glitz reverb. So that's kind of a pristine clean, and I'll just show you what this bright switch does. So this is new to me, so I've got it on 2 at the moment. So here we go. This is with it off. Now set to 1. And then again. So you can probably hear it's adding in quite a lot of sparkle. So 0 is relatively dull, and then it just really starts to come alive at this low gain. We'll just turn off the delays. Now without the delay. Just to give you an idea of kind of the versatility of this amp, we've got the drive all the way down there. So I think a really cool sound. So that's drive at 3.6, and as you crank it up, obviously you're just going to get more and more gain. And I just really dig it. Obviously this bright stuff does different things. You sort of start to add in pick attack with that bright, so if you like the sound of like a modern kind of pick attack, I think that's kind of a useful thing to know about. But it's just got a really nice feel to it as well, I think. Obviously you've got the normal kind of setting, so you could turn up sag and stuff like that if you want. The master by default is set at 9, so you might want to take that down a bit if you want a bit more headroom. But I think the way that Trainwreck amps are generally known to be used is kind of turned up loud. Let's just turn off the chorus a sec. And I think they have some sort of shared something with a Vox, so you're going to get kind of chime and sizzle out of these. You could consider boosting the mids if you want to kind of decrease that kind of sizzle a bit. But I just think it's a really beautiful amp for cleans and for leads, and I think it's one of the more versatile models in there. Personally, I think it's definitely one of my favourites alongside the Litigator. If I could only have maybe 2 models from the Helix, maybe I'd have the Litigator and the Derailed Ingrid. I just think it's a beautiful sounding. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to just flag up for your attention. It's just something that I enjoy playing on all of the Helix stuff. The Derailed Ingrid I think is incredible. Consider adjusting the master down if you want more headroom. The drive, take it all the way down to 0.1 and you've still got super usable tones. And this bright switch that I just found the other day at the end is kind of a really good way of bringing out some life when you've got that drive all the way down. But I just think it's an awesome sounding little model. Check it out maybe. This preset in particular I'm playing through here is the WreckCombined preset, and I'll drop this in the Helix 3.0 folder. It's kind of like a different take on my Eric Johnson preset, but with this Trainwreck it seems to work really well as well. Anyway, hopefully that's vaguely interesting and makes you want to check out the Derailed Ingrid if you haven't already. And that little bright switch at the end is something that's super new to me, but super useful, I think. Catch you in a bit.